Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you. Welcome back to Steins Gazy Hall. Let's finish this road. I'm so excited. So many emotions happened on the first part, so I'm like, okay, let's go. Ooh, about half the seats at Gogo Curry were full. It was Sunday, but it was also after 2 p.m., and so the lunchtime rush was over. Zuha was sitting at the restaurant far edge, a baseball cap pulled down over her face. She was hiding her face with the cap and carefully watching a couple sitting nearby. A cheerful employee put down 2 gigantic silver plates, or trays, more accurately, in front of them. Zuha could see the other customer looking at them and whispering. The couple really stood out, after all. The man was a gigant who looked like he ate Mayor curry all the time, but the woman was slim, pretty, and looked very kind. The combination of huge man and slim woman was as unbalanced as the combination of pretty girl and Mayor curry. The Mayor curry was big, it was huge. Zuha knew for experience. The massive silver trays were loaded with rice and curry, and topped with 2 fried cuttles, fried shrimp, sausage, a boiled egg, and a mountain of cabbage. There was 2 or 3 times as much curry as you find in a normal dish, and the toppings were just as big. Even growing young boy would find it hard to eat them all. Zuha was irritated. Oh! The Beauty and the Beast couple that Zuha. Okay, wait. Really, this narration sometimes is like, yeah, we can see that it's Yuri, Yuki, and Daru. We can see that. Why you are narrating that? White letters. In the morning they gone to see a movie in Yureru Kucho. Then they come to Akihabara and gone straight to Gogo Curry. Zuha had followed them the whole time. That's why she couldn't believe it our choice of date spots.
私はゴーゴーカレーでも全く問題ないけど、というかむしろ好きな方だけど、せっかくの初デートなんだから、もうちょっと他に選択肢もあるだろう。
She clenched her spoon tight and gritted her teeth. Zuha knew next to nothing about Japanese youth culture in 2011, and even she knew it was a bad idea. Who knew what was going on through Yuki's mind, or so Zuha thought. But...
うわー、写真よりもすごいですね。
Surprisingly, Yuki was ignoring the people around her and innocently enjoying the huge curry.
あまねし、もし食べきれなかったら、僕が食べてあげるですから。
Oh.
はい、ありがとうございます。けど、これでも私、結構いけるんですよ。
そうですか。びっくりです。
実はいつもお店の外でメニューだけ見てて、一度食べてみたかったんですよね。連れてきてもらえて嬉しいです。
それは実に良かったです。
Zuha had evidently worried over nothing, but still she realized that Itaru was acting strangely. Ever since he'd come out of the movie theater, he was walking out talking strangely. Instead of his usual hunched posture, he was forcing himself to stand up straight. His every movement seemed oddly forced, as if he were a broken robot. And he downed glass after glass of water.
あ、ごめんなさい。私にもお水のおかわりを。
はい、どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
Itaru poured water into Yuki's cup. Zuha had a bad feeling. And she was right, Itaru was moving so awkwardly that he almost spilled water on her hand.
大丈夫ですか？
ええ、ちょっと手が濡れただけですから。それより早く食べましょう。
Yuki quickly whipped down the table with her handkerchief and grabbed her fork and spoon. There were stars in her eyes.
それじゃあいただきます。
Okay, never mind.
いただきます。
Itadakimasu. Yuki seemed to be really enjoying her meal, but Itaru was very formal and quiet. He was taking little nibbles out of a piece of fried kotto like a squirrel eating a nut. The whole time they weren't saying a word.
一体何をやってるんだ父さんは。あんなんじゃ母さんに愛想つかされちゃうよ。
She decided to send him a message on Ryan telling him to get his act together, and she just took out her phone when...
はい、メジャーカレールーマシーお待たせしました。
A huge plate was laid on the table in front of her. The other customers started murmuring again. Come to think of it, when she followed them into the store, she ordered her usual mayo curry with extra rocks and then forgotten about it. Now everybody was going to focus on her. In a small shop like this, it was suicide.
あら？
Oh! Just as she expected, her eyes met Yuki.
鈴葉さん、いたんですか？偶然だね、ゆきさん、兄さん。声かけてくれればよかったのに。いや、気がつかなかったんだよ、全然。
She realized that she should probably leave, but she couldn't go without at least taking a bite of the mayo curry in front of her. Her experience in the war had left her completely unable to waste food. She left Yuki and Itaru staring at her as she reluctantly picked up her spoon.
とまあ、そういうことなんで、二人ともごゆっくり。
Her only choice was to finish her extra large curry as soon as possible. She couldn't let herself be in the way. But instead, Yuki came over and picked up Zuha's plate.
すみません、店員さん。お友達なんですけど、席を移ってもいいでしょうか。
はい、どうぞ。
OK ですって。一緒に食べましょうよ。ちょっと、なんでって、ほら、鈴葉さんもメジャーカレーじゃないですか。これはぜひ勝負せねばと思って。
Oh.
はあ？審判は
And before Zuha could respond, Yuki had moved her plate over to their table.
いや、
She had no choice but to follow, but before she sat down, she whispered in Yuki's ear.
デート中なんだよね。そうです。デート中です。改めて言われると照れますね。
Itaru didn't react at all, even though she was sure he overheard that.
私デートとかしたことないから詳しくないんだけどさ。デート中に他の女とカレーの早食い対決したりするもんなの？さあ、どうでしょう。でもほら、アニメとかコミックスとかにそういうのありません？お兄ちゃんを取られたくない妹が彼女さんに向かって勝負だみたいなの。
For some reason, Yuki seemed incredibly enthusiastic. Zuha was overwhelmed by her energy.
知らないってば。そういうものなの兄さん。
But even when she turned to Itaru for help, he just awkwardly sat there, eating his curry like a robot.
兄さん
He awkwardly turned his head to face her, the rest of him stayed completely still.
なんか言った。
どうしたのさ。なんかおかしいよ。
どうもしてないお。おかしくないお。
Oh my god. Zuha glazed back at Yuki. And for the first time, Yuki looked concerned. In the end, Yuki and Zuha did have their curry eating contest. As surprisingly, both of them completely finished their meals. Zuha won by a very small margin, but the battle was exciting enough that not only the other customers but the staff as well were applauding at the end. But the whole time Itaru kept eating by himself. Since this wasn't even a conversation, let alone a date, she sent Itaru home alone. Part of her wanted to demand Itaru explain himself right now, but she decided to talk to Yuki instead. She tried her best to avoid Yuki so far in order to keep her identity a secret, but it was July now. She will be gone from this era very soon. This may be her last chance to talk to Yuki at all.
鈴葉さんがいてくれて助かりました。
Yuki sighed a little after Itaru left.
私、もしかしたら気に障るようなことをしちゃったのかもしれません。
Oh,
橋田さん、私といてもあんまり楽しくないみたいだったから。単に緊張してただけじゃないかな。でも映画を見る前は楽しそうにお話ししてくれてたんですよ。それが映画の後はすっかりよそよそしくなってしまって。私何か間違っちゃったのかな。
we don't know. I wasn't not there. Tell us what you did inside there. Did you kiss him? Did you touch his hand?
カレー屋さんに連れて行ってもらったのも私のリクエストだったんですけど、ずっとあの調子だったからさすがにちょっと困ってしまって。それで偶然お店にいた鈴葉さんに助けを求めたというわけです。
What happened inside the theater? Zuha hadn't followed them inside. She spent about 2 hours killing time outside.
あのさ、ゆきさんはなんで兄さんのこと好きになったの？いや、私が言うのもなんだけど、あんまりモテるタイプじゃないじゃん、兄さんって。鈴葉さんはお兄さんのことどう思います？私？好きですか？嫌いですか？好きですよね。見ていればわかります。まあ、
There were parts of him that she didn't like, but of course she loved her dad.
で、私のことは別にどうでもいいじゃないか。それで、ゆきさんは？私はまだ好きかどうかもよくわからないです。そっか。
Not only had Itaru not told Yuki he liked her, this was still their first date, and they hadn't spoke that much before either. She hadn't even reached the point where she saw him as a member of the opposite sex. For almost a year, Zuha had stayed with him, and she, Mayuri and Ferris had done everything they could to get the two of them together, but there had been any real progress. Zuha felt uneasy when she thought about the future. Maybe her dad won't be her dad anymore? Maybe her mom won't be her mom anymore? Dad and mom will be together? She imagined that future.
そんなの嫌だ。
She looked straight into Yuki's eyes.
私さ、もうすぐここからいなくなるんだ。え？ちょっと遠いところに引っ越すんだよね。そうなんですか？多分戻ってこないと思う。心配なんだ、父さん、兄さんのこと。だからさ、ユキさん、こんなこと私が頼むのもおかしな話なんだけど。
And then she bowed deeply.
橋田至をよろしくお願いします。
Aww.
お
There was no answer from Yuki. Suha looked up afraid and tried to gouge the expression on her face. She looked kind of lonely and kind of sad.
私はどうしたいんでしょうね。
Huh? Yuki whispered and then Suzuha.
ああ、もうどうするんだよ。これじゃ破局の危機だよ。まだ始まってもいないけど。
As soon as she got back to the lab, she yelled at her useless father.
うおー、すずはごめんな。橋だけはもうダメなんだお。
しょぼくれてるんじゃない。シャレじゃ済まないんだ。とりあえず今日はなんであんな態度を取ったのかしっかり説明して。今朝出かけるときはあんなに楽しそうだったじゃないか。母さんだって映画の途中までは普通だったって言ってたし。一体何があったの？
いや、それがさ、聞いてくれよ。映画の座席って狭いじゃん。だから僕、天音氏の邪魔にならないようにと思ってできるだけ椅子の端っこに寄って座ってたんだよね。そしたら椅子がベキっていって壊れそうになって。で慌てて体を支えようとして肘掛けを掴んだんだけど、それが肘掛けじゃなくて天音氏のその手だったんだお。
What the hell, Daru?
うん。そんなこと母さん一言も言ってなかったけど。
嘘じゃないよ。あの柔らかい感触は肘掛けのはずがない。女の子の手に決まってる。
そう。
ただ僕、女の子と手をつなぐなんて2次元ならともかく3次元じゃほとんど経験なくて。
それでどうしたの？
天音氏優しいからさ、僕を傷つけないようにと思ったのか、その手を振りほどかないんだお。僕ってこの体型じゃん。手汗とかかきまくりじゃん。ベッタベッタになるわけじゃん。なのに天音氏何にも言わずそのままで。なんかそれからすごく意識するようになっちゃって。
ああ、なるほどね。それであんなにポンコツになってたのか。
天音氏もきっと心の中でキモいうざい話せ変態って思ってたに違いないよ。
Oh.
母さんはそんな人間じゃないよ。
In fact, from the way she was acting, she probably thought, oh, my finger.
私はどうしたいんでしょうね。
What does she mean by that?
母さんがわからない。
鈴葉、こうなったら母さんのことは諦めて僕と二人で仲良く生きていこう。
言ってることがめちゃくちゃだよ。そもそも私はどうやって生まれてくればいいんだ。
でも無理だって。
父さんが頑張らないでどうするの？このピンチをチャンスに変えるんだよ。
She grabbed her father by the collar and shook him.
出ないと。
She remembered how sad Yuki had looked when they said goodbye.
出ないと取り返しがつかないことになるよ。
ですよね。
Zuha was starting to wonder about leaving, especially now that she had even more to worry about. Maybe I shouldn't have talked to Yuki after all. She realized again how powerless she was, being from the future. Oh, Okabe. The Global Brain Science Comprehensive Research Organization Japanese office prep room in Waco City hadn't changed a bit in 6 months. It was still far from being what it needed to be, and still almost completely empty. There were rows and rows of empty desks. The amount of dust on the table had perhaps increased. After Dr. Leskin had left, it had probably remained unused.
わざわざ呼びつけてすまないね、リンタロウ。
ああ、いえ。
Dr. Leskin had told me he wanted to update the Amedus app to the last version, so I come to his office after a class. Mao had connected my phone to her PC to begin the process. He said it would only take 10 minutes, so I was sitting around and waiting.
ところで、リンタロウ。以前にも話したと思うが、本気で留学について考えてみないかい？
え？
君が問題なければ推薦状も書こうじゃないか。もちろんテストや面接はパスする必要があるけどね。
I frantically straightened my posture.
とてもありがたい話なんですが、今の俺の学力じゃまだ難しいかと。俺真剣にビクトル・コンドリア大を目指しているんです。だからこそ絶対に失敗したくなくて、そのためにはせめてあと1年本気で勉強すべきだって思っていて。
Dr. Leskin pursed his lips as I tried to stammer out an explanation. But soon,
OK, OK.
he patted me on the shoulder and smiled.
やはり君はとても思慮深い青年だね。
そうですか？そんな風に言われたのは初めてですが。
Saying it was one thing, but maybe I was just a coward. There were times when you need the courage to move forward without being afraid of failure. Was now one of those times.
では、挑戦は来年かな？
そうですね。
Had I missed my chance? Would Dr. Leskin wait until next year? I start to get nervous.
根を詰めすぎるのも良くないよ。例えば大学を見学に行くだけでもモチベーションのアップにつながると思う。
見学ですか？
もしタイミングが合えば旅費は出すから、ぜひ一度一緒に行ってみないかい？
そこまでしてもらえるなんてありがとうございます。
Oh, Dr. Leskin. We love you. No, really, he's so cool. He's like an uncle.
もちろん私は次いつアメリカに帰れるかどうかわからないから時期については明言できないがね。ははは。
Ha ha ha.
はい。
Oh. I bowed my head in gratitude. Meeting Dr. Leskin was a really lucky break for me. By chance, my eyes met Maho's. For some reason, her smile was a little sad. She quickly looked away and went back to her work. Work. What is a work? Maho was staying in a business hotel a few stops down from Waco City. She said she deliberately avoided staying in the same hotel as last time.
少し不便になったけれどね。
というか、少しは片付けたらどうだ？
She hadn't spent that much time in Japan, and it was already messy.
片付ける？私は自分が一番効率的に過ごすことのできる配置をしているだけよ。
Which meant she was refusing the hotel's cleaning service.
そんな風にデリカシーが欠けてるから先輩にはいつまで経っても彼氏ができないんですよ。
I could hear Carissa from my phone. She was annoyed. After the update, I left Amedos running.
大きなお世話よ。
この部屋の惨状で人を招くなんて普通は恥ずかしくてとてもできません。
Well, cleaning wasn't a specialty of mine either. It won't be right to give her too much of a hard time.
それで、俺に話って。
I come to my hotel because she said she wanted to talk to me about something. I won't have minded talking about it in the office, but she insists of speaking alone in her hotel room. I knew she didn't mean anything by it. After knowing her for half a year, I knew she wasn't the type. Oh my god, what's wrong? There's no music. Maho looked like she was having trouble finding the words she wanted to say.
あなたにまだ聞けていないから。クリスの事件の真相を。
I quickly shut down the Meadows app.
それにタイムマシンのことについても聞きたいの。
タイムマシン？
クリスは中鉢論文に関わっている。そう言ったのはあなたよ。ねえ、あの子は本当にタイムマシンを？
あ。
How should I answer that? Last time she'd been trying to decrypt Kuriso's laptop. I was willing to tell her what I experienced in order to get her to stop. In the end, I lost the chance though. But things were different now. Kuriso's laptop was gone. There was no reason to bring it up anymore. But then Maho said something I didn't expect.
実は私、この半年本来の研究と並行でタイムマシンの研究をしていたの。
なんだって？
クリスにできたのなら私もって思ってしまって。歪んだ対抗意識ね。意地になっているのかも。でもね、もしタイムマシンを作ることができたらクリスのことを救えるかもって。
やめろ
This was awful. Why bring it up now? Maho was still haunted by Kurisu death just as much as I was.
バカなことは考えるな。
岡部さん。
マキセクリスを救おうなんて考えるんじゃない。そんな可能性はゼロなんだ。神の摂理がそれを許さない。
やっぱりあなた、やっぱり何か知っているのね。
Maho got closer to me.
もしかして実現させたの？ クリスはタイムマシンを完成させている。あなたはそれに乗ってすでに人類初のタイムトラベルを行ったんでしょ。そうなんだわ。
根拠があって言っているのか。
I pretend to remain calm. Maho seemed shocked at her own words.
ごめんなさい。私どうかしているわ。こんな妄想を口にするなんて。
Oh.
ヒアジョさん。
Maho started to cry. I didn't know what to do when she started crying right in front of me.
どうしたのかしら。私こんな急に全然泣くつもりなんて。
She used her fingers to wipe away the tears. She seemed pretty unstable. I could sense a lot more fragility than I'd seen before. She looked like she'd been psychological pushed to the limit. All the things she experienced must have taken a toll on her. When we were talking on video chat, I hadn't seen any sign of that at all. Shall I tell her? If she was researching a time machine, that was a bad sign. She may start looking into things and open doors that should remain closed. If that was the case, I should tell her what I experienced and then have her give up, just like I did.
わかった。俺が経験したことを話そう。絶対に誰にも他言無用だ。それともう一度これだけは言っておく。マキセ・クリスを救おうとは考えるな。いいな。
She noted that she wiped away the tears. I told her about the events in the Alpha War line, about the time machine, about reading Steiner, about the method of sending memories back through time that I called Time Leap, about how Kurisu had developed a time leap machine that made this possible, about Zuzu Hamane, the train traveler from the 2036, about the future had told us about and the Third World War, and about how the race to develop a time machine would set off that war. I told her all these things as matter of factly as I could. As for how Kurisu died, I couldn't tell her that. When I told her everything, she fell silent for a bit. She took a deep breath, frowned, and rubbed her temples.
頭が痛いわ。
すべて信じる必要はない。俺の頭がおかしいと思っても構わない。だが、もし君がタイムマシンの研究を続けてマキセ・クリスを救おうとするなら、俺はどんな手段を使っても止めるつもりだ。だから変な考えは捨てるんだ。自分を追い詰めるのはよせ。
I was about to say more, but Maho put her hand up to stop me.
もう少し整理させて。あなたの言うリーディングシュタイナーって新型脳炎のことじゃないの？レスキネン教授が話していた症状と同じだわ。
そうだな。そうかもしれない。レスキネン教授には話すべきかどうかまだ迷っているんだ。無用な混乱を招くかもしれないし。君はどう思う？
私に聞かないで。
Maho was still massaging her temples with her
そう
fingers.
だな。すまない。
あなたはクリスのノート PC を本当に破壊してしまったの？
ああ、壊した。
中身は見た？
ロックの解除方法がわからなかったんだ。見ようがない。
Even Daru said he couldn't do it. There was no way I could do it on my own.
あなたはクリスが書いたタイムマシンに関するオリジナルの論文を読んだの？
いや、
Maho kept asking me questions. She seemed to be in some kind of strange hurry.
あなたはクリスがどうやってタイムリープマシンを完成させたか知っているの？
おおよそはな。
再現できる？
どうだろうか。ダルの助けがあれば、あるいは
できるのね。
俺一人じゃ難しい。
私なら。
そんなことは考えるな。
Aww. Maho suddenly said as if she was in pain. I realized how pale she was.
ヒアジョさん、大丈夫か？
Did she really have a headache or something?
少し横になるか？
But she shook her head and kept asking questions.
タイムマシンは今どこにあるの？鈴葉さんが乗ってきたという。それはどこに？どこなの？
I wasn't sure if I should say without Suzuha's permission.
秋葉原だ。
Maho looked so desperate that I found myself answering her question.
ラジカンの屋上に今もある。
そう。
Her shoulders slumped and her head dropped. I was worried that she may ask to see fit to herself, but maybe she really was sick.
本当に平気か？
I put my hand on her shoulder and looked at her face.
今日はもう休んだ方が。
There was no warning at all. My whole tiny body slammed into me. The force was enough to push me back to the wall.
何を？
Before I knew what was happening, her arm was against my throat. What the hell? She was using the bone in her arm to put pressure on my windpipe. Ah! I couldn't breathe or speak. Wait, what? I twisted my body and tried to resist, still clueless as to what was going on. Then she used her other hand to grab my head and slam into the— What the hell? Since when her story was incredible. What is going on with the people here? First Kakari, now she. I was a lot bigger than she was, but still I couldn't escape her grasp.
残念だわ、岡部さん。
Huh? Her voice was very dark and very cold. And suddenly she moaned again and her face twisted in pain.
頭が割れそうよ。
Huh? She was crying again. What the hell?
なんで私に話してくれたのよ。
Ah?
あなたは黙っているべきだったのに。
What? What is— I couldn't escape. I grabbed on her long hair and tried to pull her away, but she didn't move at all. It was as if she felt no pain. My phone had been vibrating in my pocket for a while now. I desperately grabbed for it. I pressed the button without even looking at the screen. Please answer, Kurisu.
岡部？
I was blacking out. Was I going to die here? Without even knowing why Maho was trying to kill me? But the whole time she was strangling me, Maho looked like she was in so much pain. And wait, was she still crying? Before I could figure out if her tears were real or not, I passed out. When I woke up, my throat hurt. I tried to cover my mouth with my hands, but something was keeping them from moving. I opened my eyes and saw that I was sitting in some kind of chair with my head facing downwards. I slowly raised my head. My hands were tied to armrests with zip ties. When I tried to break out, the ties stuck into my skin and hurt very badly. I tried looking around. It was a room I'd never seen before. And there were machines that looked like they belonged in the operating room of an hospital. But the wall was also lined with monitors, like some kind of guard room or control room. I couldn't see any windows, so I had no idea where I was. My throat hurt when I tried to talk, and then I remembered that Maho had almost killed me. Why had she done that? I felt more confused and angry.
やあ、レンターロ、目が覚めたかい？
Huh? I heard footsteps and saw a hovering shadow beneath the dim fluorescent lights in front of me. I knew that. Oh, no! Huh?
Leskinen 教授
What? No, I didn't want him to be a bad person.
気分はどうかな？喉が渇いたなら水を用意させるよ。
When I looked again, I saw that he wasn't alone. There were several men behind him in black suits. They were looking at me without saying a word. All of them were holding guns. They looked like Meebs and remind me of the 4-inch I almost ran into at Daru shop 6 months ago. Or was it the same? Oh my god, I'm nervous.
これは一体
Hell. There were a lot of things I want to ask, but more than anything, I want to know why Dr. Leskin wasn't helping me. Of course, the first thing that came to mind was the obvious answer. It was Dr. Leskin who had put me here and Maho had captured me under his orders. But I didn't want to think about that.
ここはどこですか？
So I could ask what was a stupid question like that.
私の目に狂いはなかったよ。君はまさに情報の宝庫だ。今や合衆国大統領にも匹敵する価値のある人物と言ってもいい。
He didn't answer me, but he showed me a self-satisfied smile. I could feel alarm bells going off in my head. I was getting more suspicious of Dr. Leskin.
俺は監禁されてるんですか？
監禁というよりは保護と言った方がいいだろうね。君の価値が明らかになれば狙ってくる連中はたくさん出てくるはずだからね。
レスキネン教授が指示したんですか？
そうだよ。私がこうすべきだと判断した。魔法から君の持つ情報について聞いてね。
Wait, what?
ヒアジョウさんはどこです？
ホテルで休んでるんじゃないかな。
ヒアジョウさんは俺から情報を引き出すために近づいてきたんですか？
最初はそうではなかったよ。結果的にはそうなったけれどね。
Wait, but why?
あなたも俺に親切にしてくれたのもそういう打算があったからですか？あなたは一体何者なんです？
まあまあ落ち着けなさい。前に教えただろう。 科学者たるもの、常に冷静でなければいけない。興奮していいのは実験が成功した時だけだと。
Instead of feeling calm, Dr. Leskin's attitude was pissing me off. I felt betrayed. I called you uncle. All this time. I mean, first I was like, do I trust you? Like, first episode on all that thing, I was like, eh. But then later I was like, oh, you are like a cool guy. You haven't done anything. You haven't thrown any type of sign or anything like that. And we do this curve, and Dr. Reyes, it was the bad guy there, and now we are in another curve, and now you are the bad guy. That means you always, oh my god, oh my god, why? And Maho, what the hell? Why Maho, oh my god. There was rage, frustration, sorrow, and a lot of other feelings all mixed together as I gritted my teeth. I'm with you, Okabe. Dr. Lex ignored me and gave me a brief order in English to the other man. They left the room. Only Dr. Leskin and I remained.
さて、リンタロウ。私のもう一つの仕事の話をしよう。
もう一つの仕事。
It was then that I remembered the other word line that I'd been sent to. Shimoyama had told me that an American organization had demanded I'd been turned over.
CIA か NSC か
But Dr. Leskin only chuckled.
一緒にされては心外だな。彼らは無能な公務員の集まりだよ。君はストラテジック・フォーカス社というアメリカの民間情報機関を知っているかな？
Come on!
ストラテジック・フォーカス社
What? So there was that one, and he, oh my god, shit. I hear of them before on a conspiracy theory site that the old me used to read all the time.
ストラト4
I remember reading that they acquired top secret information on Russian ballistic missiles that even the CIA couldn't get, and then sold it. The result was the destruction of CIA reputation, and at the same time the total reorganization of Russian military strategy. I even hear rumors that during the Gulf and Iraq wars they obtained information about the warring countries faster than anyone and spread it as needed. The war's government supposedly called them the Shadow CIA.
あなたがそのストラト4だって。でも脳科学研究所の主任研究員じゃ。
本業はそっちだよ。もちろんね。ところで私はよくこういう説を唱える連中に出くわすんだ。人間は殺し合いをする猿である。人間の脳だけが大脳神秘質の発達によって狂った信仰や野望を持つようになり、そのせいで戦争が起きる。だが私はそうした説を聞くたびに思うのさ。そんなバカみたいな考え方は受け入れられない。デタラメだとね。ではなぜ人間同士の不毛な戦争がいつまでも終わらないのか。わかるかな、レンタロウ。
Don't call me Lintalo. Stupid. You're so stupid and I never have hated somebody so much. Even I prefer brown than you.
それはね、情報のせいなんだよ。人間は誰しもあるコミュニティに属している軍隊だ。 個人個人は自主的に行動しているつもりでいても、実は全ての脳はそのコミュニティに流布されている情報によってつながっている。そして一つの群れとして生きることを余儀なくされているのさ。例を挙げてみよう。そうだな。例えは悪いが、ヨーロッパのある国が行った人類史上最悪の大虐殺は何も中世の魔女狩りの時代に起こった出来事じゃない。20世紀も半ば、すでに原子爆弾すら作られていた、そんな時代の話なんだよ。しかもその国は当時最先端の文明国家の一つだった。その国の指導者の資質問題は歴史学者に委ねるとして、実際の現場で虐殺に手を染めた人々のことを君は知っているかい？彼らはただの人殺しの猿だったのだろうか？違う。彼らはごくありふれた普通の人たちだった。脳科学的に見ても何一つ異常の見られない普通の脳だったはずだ。ところがひとたびそこにとある最悪の情報が伝播すると、途端に彼らの脳は平気で虐殺を行う軍隊と化してしまう。
最悪の情報。
これは我々の使命なのだ。我々は正しいのだ。だから使命に従わない者は悪なのだ。そういう情報さ。
何が言いたいんですか？
人間の脳という脆い軍隊のための情報はきちんと制御できる者が管理しなくてはならないということだよ。それがストラテジックフォーカスの最終目的だ。私はそれに共感して脳科学者でありながらエージェントとして協力している。分かってくれたかな？
I don't care. Stupid.
わかりません。
Tell him.
そんなのよくある映画の悪役のへりくつだ。結局あなたは金で情報を売買してるだけじゃないですか。俺が情報の宝庫だって言いましたよね。タイムマシンの情報を一体どの国に売るつもりです？アメリカ、中国、それとも中東やアフリカの紛争地域ですか？
そのすべてだよ。
Leskin shrugged his shoulder and quietly laughed.
核兵器と同じさ。抑止力としてあらゆる国に必要だと思っている。
タイムマシンは核兵器なんかとはわけが違う。それが使われたかどうか誰も気づかない。もしかしたら使った本人さえも気づかないうちに世界は改変されてしまうんだ。抑止力になんかならない。どの国も誰がどう世界線をいじったのかすら感知できないまま狂ったように改変を続けるでしょう。永遠に。
その通り。タイムマシンは核兵器以上にデリケートだ。だからこそ君たちの能力が必要となる。君は確かリーディングスタイナーと名付けたそうだね。
No, shut up. Don't use my words.
どうやら新型脳炎とほぼ同じ症例だとか。
That's right, Leskin was researching the new encephalitis too.
我々は新型脳炎患者が過去改変を感知できるのかもしれないというところまでは 突き止めていてね。ずっとその確証を求めていたんだ。世界中の諜報機関も同じ。躍起になって調べている。
I hate myself for not releasing the possibility sooner. I'd always had the wrong idea. Oh, me too, Okabe, me too! I thought that the reason the new encephalitis patients were being brought together was just to give them meaningless treatment. But I was naive, too naive. The Skinner's start for goal was to gather people with reading Steins and study them.
さっき真帆から君の特筆すべき能力のことを詳細に聞かせてもらったよ。
Okay, I need an explanation about Maho. Please don't make me hate her.
本来君からはクリスの失われた成果について聞き出せればそれでいいと思っていたが、新型脳炎の情報まで出てくるとは。君は最高だよ。ここでも我々は世界に対して一歩先んじることができる。というか、君はどうしてもっと早く私にその能力のことを話してくれなかったんだい。そうすれば君の友人勝美の脳もあそこまでいろいろといじくらないで済んだのに。
Katsumi.
それに君が話してくれていたなら魔法の脳に施術をすることもなかったんだ。
Oh, brainwashing!
ヒアジョさんまで。
Brainwash, right? Was that why she was acting so weird? Okay, we don't hate her. Good.
あなたの助手だろ。あなたを尊敬し慕っていたのに、そんな人体実験みたいな真似を。よくも。
今後人類に貢献する情報を手に入れるために必要なことだったんだ。それにそんなに慌てなくても大丈夫。魔法も克美も将来少し脳機能に障害が残る程度で済むはずだ。
あんた狂ってる。
For the first time, I felt hatred and fear of the man in front of me. I couldn't believe that this was the same man I respect so much, and we like them.
リーディングスタイナー保有者の脳を調べればもっといろいろな発見があるだろう。それをタイムマシンとセットで売れば世界の軍事バランスは完全に保たれる。戦争も回避できるんだ。君にもぜひ協力してほしい。
Leskin mannerisms hadn't changed a bit, even as he spoke of these horrific things. He spoke of these insane things in the same manner that Maho once described as like a mischievous child.
俺のことを騙してたんですね。俺に近づいたのはただ俺がクリスと親しかったからだ。クリスの生前の情報を俺から引き出そうとしていた。
騙していたつもりはないよ。君と最初に会ったのは偶然だ。エムディオスのテスターを頼んだのは君がクリスの友人だからというのが大きかったがね。ただ君のことを知るうちに純粋に興味を持ったのは本当だ。今でも思っているよ。私の下で研究員になってくれたら嬉しいとね。だがそれとこれとは別の話なんだ。さっき言っただろう。君は今この時点で合衆国大統領に匹敵するレベルの重要人物だと。私個人の考えよりも我々の仕事を優先せざるを得ないんだ。 未来の人類の平和のために。残念だ、リンタロウ。そして楽しみでもある。君の持つ情報の全貌を私は早く知りたくてうずうずしているよ。
地獄に落ちろ。
これから君の記憶データを取らせてもらう。君の記憶をアメデウスシステムとして使わせてもらうんだ。面白いアイデアだろ。そうすれば君が不良の事故で死んでも君の記憶は残る。ああ、心配しなくてもいい。元より殺すつもりなどないよ。人間というのはエムデウスよりもセキュリティが甘いんだ。苦痛を味わうとそれから逃れるために簡単に情報を漏らす。秘密保持のセキュリティなどないに等しい。拷問が通用しないエムデウスより生身の君の相手をする方がずっと楽だ。記憶データを取るのはバカップだと思ってくれたまえ。例えば君が拷問に耐えきれず精神崩壊を起こしてしまったとしても、近い将来記憶データを君の脳にダウンロードして回復させることもできるからね。君も私の講演に参加していたから知っているだろう。まず記憶データの取得。その後で君自身からいろいろなことを教えてもらう予定だ。忙しくなるぞ。さあ、リラックスして。そうでないとデータを正常に取得できないからね。
レスキネ、あんたは
そんな顔をしても誰も助けには来ない。ここは我々ストラット4が管理する場所だからね。我々以外には誰も知らない。誰もだ。
I was too stoned to think. There was nowhere to run. My knee shook in terror as I imagined what was about to happen to me. Maybe it would have been better to die. And then I felt sick as I remembered that I was fated not to die until 2025. If no amount of torture could kill me, this was literally hell. Her head hurt. Maho knelt down, closed her eyes, and bit her lips to shut out their pain. There was an annoying noise in her head that won't go away. It made the headache worse. No matter how much she covered her ears, she couldn't block it out. She wanted to scream from the pain, but she held it in because she thought it would only make her headache worse. She could hear a voice mixing with the noise. It was Dr. Leskin.
警戒魔法。君はどんな手段を使ってでもリンタロウ・オカベが抱えている秘密を暴くんだ。でないと彼を殺さなくてはいけなくなる。そんなのは嫌だろ。君もリンタロウのことを随分と気にかけていたじゃないか。散々私やクリスが煽ったからね。
あ？
君にその気などなくてもついつい意識してしまうものさ。それが人の心理だ。彼を助ける意味でも彼の持つ情報を引き出してほしい。そうしたら私は リンタロウを我が研究室に無条件で迎え入れてあげてもいい。魔法、彼について知り得たことはすべて私に報告しなさい。彼の未来は君の手にかかっていると言ってもいい。
The voice and the noise were extremely unpleasant. She couldn't really understand what the voice was saying. She could hear him speaking, but her brain refused to understand the meaning of the words. But it didn't matter either way. Maho had done something terrible to Okabe. She sold him out to Dr. Leskinen Stratford, and the fact that she knew it much just made her guilty worse. She wanted to disappear from the world altogether.
真帆さん？
Huh? She was on a busy street in Akihabara in early summer. She was leaning on the side of a building in the shade when she heard someone call her name.
やっぱり真帆さんだ。まゆりさん。
She didn't expect to see Mayuri here, so she didn't know how to respond. She just looked back and stared.
具合悪いんですか？大丈夫よ。オカリンを見ませんでしたか？え。
Maho went completely still. Mayuri's innocent question remind her of her own stupidity and cowardice.
どうして？
Her voice was shaking.
オカリン、昨日から連絡つかなくて、お家にも帰ってないし、電話も出ないし、メールや LINE にも返事来ないんです。ダル君は心配しすぎだって言うんだけど、なんだか胸騒ぎがするのです。だから今日は学校を早退してこの辺りをずっと探してました。
It was still on July, but it was pretty hot. She'd been wandering around all Akihabara in this heat. Mayuri was kind, poor-hearted girl. That was the impression that Mao had. She will never betray someone, or get jealous, or let someone use her.
知りたい？
Mayuri leaned forward.
真帆さん、オカリンのこと何か知ってるんですか？もし知ってるなら教えてください。お願いします。
She bowed deeply.
そうか。
And then she realized that she wished she hadn't. Mayuri was in love with Rin. No, stop it. She's not in love with Rin Okabe. No, I won't. No. A dull pain ran down her temples.
君もリンタロウのことを随分と気にかけていたじゃないか。
She could hear the noise in her head. Just tell Mayuri everything, and then have this innocent girl tell you how horrible you are. Maybe you will feel better then. The idea raced through Maho's mind, even as she knew it was wrong. She tried to hold back her headache as she opened her mouth.
ゆうべ深夜岡部さんと一緒だったの。そうなんですか。それでオカリンは今どこに？
Maho ignored her question.
岡部さんは昨日私にこんな話をしてくれたわ。
No.
彼が経験してきた別の世界において、椎名真由里さん、あなたは 何度も死んだんですって。
Don't tell her.
何度やっても助けられず、あなたは死に続けた。
You can't tell her this.
その悪夢のようなループから抜け出すために、あなたを救うために。
It was like another person was speaking using Maho's mouth.
岡部さんはクリスのことを犠牲にしたんだって。見殺しにしたんだって。そんな話をしてくれた。タイムマシンを作り、クリスをもう一度救おうとすれば、またあの頃に逆戻りしてしまう。
You are hurting her, but the words didn't stop.
岡部さんはそのことをひどく恐れている。あなたを必死で守ろうとしている。ここはあなたを守るために他の多くのものを犠牲にして選択された世界なのよ。あなたは何も知らされていないだろうけど。嘘。そんな。おかり。
Mayuri was too shocked to speak. She looked like she was about to cry at any instant. Suddenly, Mayuri turned around and started to walk away with slumped shoulders. Even from behind her, Maho could tell she was having trouble walking straight. The truth was so cruel that confronting it threatened her very identity. That's how it seemed to Maho. Maho was still in a trance. It felt like there was a fog covering everything she saw. It was all out of focus, like a mirage. If someone told her it was a dream, she would easily believe it. The same was true of her own mind. She knew she should feel worse about what she just told Mayuri, but while she realized she hurt her, she felt no emotion. That was probably why she was able to say something so awful. And then the phone in her pocket began to vibrate. She looked and saw it was Amadeus. She felt a small thin needle prick her paralyzed heart. She couldn't answer it. How could she? She stared at the LCD screen, unable to move her finger even a centimeter.
出られるわけないじゃない。
She couldn't let Kurisu see her like this. But even so, it felt wrong to stay here. Maho decided to go after Mayuri. But by the time she made it to the overpass, Mayuri was already gone. Since she was right in front of the station, there were many people around, and it would have been impossible to find her.
なぜ私の前に現れたの。私に声なんてかけなければ傷つかずに済んだのに。私はもう以前の私ではなくなってしまったのよ。
She looked down over the station from the overpass and whispered to herself, and then she saw someone in a distinctive outfit approaching her. They were wearing a black motorcycle suit and black full-face helmet despite the heat. She thought it may have been a cosplayer, but instead of trying to take a pictures, the people nearby were avoiding them. Given a closer look, the person appeared to be a woman. Even Maho could tell that she had incredible proportions. The woman walked under the overpass and vanished from Maho's view. And then she came up the stairs. And she came right towards Maho. Maho quickly looked away like the other pedestrian and tried to run away. But before she could, the woman in the motorcycle seat ran over and wordlessly grabbed her hand. There was a pain in her neck and in her cheek. She was caught off guard and stranger to the ground. At first she didn't know what had happened. She rubbed her aching cheek, and only then did she realize that the woman in the motorcycle seat had slapped her. Oh! She could hear a muffled film of, "Oh my god, okay, Kagari, sorry for hate you last episode, we love you now." Okay, kinda. Okay, you are crazy, but you are like cooler. Her voice was very calm, which only terrified Maho more. They also brainwash her? Because she was wearing a helmet, Maho couldn't read her facial expression. Since the visor was lower, she couldn't even see her eyes. There was no answer to her question. Instead, the woman looked up to the sky as she noticed something. Maho looked up too. For a moment, it seemed as if a black shadow crossed for the window of the building. She could hear a helicopter. It was close. How long had it been there? She hadn't noticed it at all. And then she felt the air around her change. The pedestrians were all looking toward the station in fear and shock. She could hear people saying things like, "What's that? Are they filming a TV show? Some kind of cosplay event?" Something was going on at the station. Maho stood up and looked too. She found herself whispering the same thing as the others. There were two trunks painted a deep military green parked outside the station. Men were coming out of them dressed in camo and carrying weapons. At first she thought it may have been the self-defense force, but the men weren't Japanese. It was hard to believe that what she was seeing was taking place in Japan. The men in camo disappeared into the alleyways as everyone watched from a safe distance. They were heading towards the radio building Maho had heard from Rintaro yesterday. Oh my god, no. Or Russia, or perhaps another country's military. Were they here because Maho had told Leskin what she learned from Rintaro? As soon as the thought crossed her mind, she was hit with another terrible headache. It was all her fault. Everything was her fault. Until a moment ago, everything had seemed so hazy, but now she felt crushed by overwhelming guilt. If Okabe was right and the Third World War was going to begin here in Akihabara, it would be because she gave the information he shared with her to start for. She suddenly realized that the girl who tried to kill her had run down the stair and towards the station. Maho never did figure out who she was. And then her phone started to vibrate again. It was from Kurisu. She wanted to get away from the guilt, and so this time she picked up the phone.
Senpai! Chris. 大丈夫ですか？何が？一体どうしちゃったんですか？どうもしないわ。だって泣いてるじゃないですか。
Only then did she realize that her eyes were overflowing with tears. The fog over her mind was now totally gone, and all that was left was the guilt, the regret, and the headaches.
頭が痛いの。
彼の未来は君の手にかかっていると言ってもいい。
She heard the noise again.
岡部をどうしたんです？岡部さんのことなんてどうでもいいでしょ。殺そうとしてたじゃないですか。私見たんですよ。私のことは放っておいて。そういうわけにはいきません。放っておいてよ。あなたには勝てなかった。私はどれだけやってもクリスにかなわない。ねえクリス、私はあなたのことを尊敬している。私より年下だけど大した科学者だと思うわ。でも心の底ではこう思ってたのよ。どうして私の前に現れたの？どうしてあと10年先に現れてくれなかったの？どうしてあと10年後に現れてくれなかったの？あなたがいなければ私はもっと平凡な日々を送っていたはずなのに。こんな醜い感情になんか支配されずに済んだのにって。私はあなたに常識を破壊されっぱなしなの。死んでまであなたの存在が私につきまとうの。あなたの死を心から悼みたいのにそれができない。越えられない壁としてあなたが立ちはだかり続けていて、プライドと意地が邪魔をしてしまうの。そんなところにつけ込まれて、私は一番信頼していた人にまで裏切られて、私を信頼してくれた友達を裏切ってしまった。もう私頭がぐちゃぐちゃよ。だから放っておいてよ。先輩。
She was getting far too emotional. Normally she never behaved like this, but she couldn't stop herself. She heard an explosion in the distance. The people around her start to scream, panic and run. The flames from the explosion were coming from the direction the men in camo had gone. Did they do it? The helicopter sounds were getting louder. Glimpses of their dark, agile bodies had flashed in and out of Maho's vision for a little while now. And then she started to hear loud gunfire. It was more than one or two people shooting. There was a battle going on between many people, taking place here in front of Akihabara station. It was like the beginning of a war. If that what Rintaro said was true, Zusa Amane may be near the time machine, and she may be caught up in the battle. She wondered about the woman in the motorcycle suit too. She started to stagger forward. She still didn't know what she was planning, but she needed to take responsibility of what she'd done. The elevator and the radio can were broken. Maho had no choice but to take the stairs to the roof. But maybe the power had been cut because the lights were off on every floor. She could hear sporadic sounds of gunfire from the floors above. Strangely, nobody came running past her to escape. There were several shops in the building, and of course there would have been customers there. But despite that fact, the elevators weren't working. Had they all evacuated early, or were they all hidden somewhere and waiting for the terror to end? That was what she thought about as she swept her way upstairs. Just before she reached the roof, she saw someone for the first time. She was sitting on the stairs, crowding her knees. For some reason her voice was muffled, but it didn't seem to be a woman's voice. Her head seemed big and round in the darkness. It was a moment before she realized that it was a full-face helmet. That was when she realized it was the woman in the motorcycle suite from before.
どこなの？ママ。
She seemed like a totally different person than the woman she met before. All she did was sob and cry for her mother.
ねえ、何が起きているの？マ
マ、どこ？ママ。
ねえ。
She showed his loader and only then did the woman realize that she was there. But she didn't even stand up.
ママがいなくなっちゃった。タイムマシン破壊されて。
The time machine was destroyed.
あなたのママって誰のこと？天音鈴葉さん？
違うよ。ママって言ったらまゆりママに決まってるじゃん。
Maho blood ran cold when she heard the name Mayuri.
まゆりさんがここに。
If that was true, she would have come here after she learned the truth from Maho.
私のせいだ。
Maho put her hands to her head.
私があんなことを言わなければ、まゆりさんは。
The woman with the motorcycle stood up and approached her menacingly.
そうだ。お前が岡部倫太郎から情報を引き出して、それで事態が一気に動き出しちゃったんだ。ママを返してよ。
The girl grabbed her by the collar and lifted her off the ground. There wasn't anything she could say. When she didn't answer, the woman let go and fell to the ground crying. Things would be so much easier if she just killed me here. Her mind was in such chaos that she couldn't stop herself from thinking it. She couldn't stay calm at all. And then the thing she clung to was...
クリス先輩。
The A made from Chris' memory data. Maybe she was still thinking about their last discussion because she seemed upset. She wasn't saying anything. So Maho gave up for the loss of her pride.
クリスどうしたらいい？いろいろなことが起こりすぎて、私一人じゃもうどうにもできない。自分のしてしまったことなんだから、せめて責任を取りたいの。
And then she realized that she was still being proud and correct herself.
私は
She asked herself, what do I want to do?
私は岡部さんを助けたい。まゆりさんも助けたい。二人に謝って許してもらいたい。それとクリス、あなたのことも助けたいの。だから力を貸してお願いよ。先輩が私に助言を求めるなんて。
Chris' eyes were wide. That's right, her pride had kept her from ever asking Kurisu for help before, and it was the same with Kurisu. And knowing Kurisu's personality, if Maho asked for help, she used every bit of brain power she had to give it.
ねえ教えてちょうだい。あなたなら解決策を提示できるでしょう。
That's why they say Kurisu was a genius. She was a woman who made the impossible possible. Maho waited for Kurisu's answer. The last hope, the last thing left in Pandora's box. She waited for Kurisu to give her the answer, but
無理ですよ。
Maho was struck down for a moment. Then she realized how selfish she was being and hated herself for it. She expected too much of Kurisu and tried to put all the burden on her. And just a few moments ago, she'd been the one who rejected Kurisu.
そうよね。その答えは当然だわ。ごめんね、クリス。私あなたにひどいことを言ったのに、あなたが無条件で協力してくれると勝手に思い込んで。無条件には協力します。今なんて。先輩に頼まれたら断ることなんてできませんよ。岡部や椎名真由里さんのことを助けたいのも同じ気持ちです。でもじゃあ気持ちとしては協力したいんですが、残念ながら私が協力することで先輩が不利な状況に追い込まれます。私はストラト4に常にモニタリングされてるんです。
Right.
常に。ええ、私が誰かとこうして対話をしている間、ストラト4に無条件で情報が送信されてしまう。アマデウスのアプリにはそういう隠し機能があるんです。
Even Maho hadn't known that existed.
だから先輩が岡部を助けに行こうと思ってもレスキネン教授に筒抜けになってしまうんです。じゃあどうすれば。でも逆にそれを利用して手を打てます。先輩、私を信頼してくれますか。
Yes.
先輩、ええ、あなただけが頼りを。ありがとうございます。ちなみにこの対話内容もバッチリ盗み聞きされてるはずです。え、そんな。じゃあもしあなたが私に協力するのがバレたら。パターンとしては3つ。サーバーからデータを移動させて隔離状態にされるか、または古いバージョンの記憶データで上書きされてしまうか。最悪の場合には私という存在そのものを消されるかもしれませんね。そんな。大丈夫です。あなたは必ず自分で立ち上がれる人だから。私のことなんかどうでもいいわ。あなたの心配をしているのよ。私はただのデータですよ。でもありがとうございます。
Kurisu on the screen bowed and smiled.
私は真帆先輩と一緒に研究できたことを誇りに思います。何をその根性の別れみたいな言い方。やめなさいよ。もう会えないかもしれませんから。私はあなたのことが嫌いよ。そうやっていつだって私を置いて先に行ってしまうのだから。
But that's how Kurisu was. When Maho had asked her for help, both she and Kurisu should have been prepared. That's why
いつか必ず私はあなたに追いついてやるわ。それどころか追い越してやるから。それまで待ってなさい。はい。
there's no plan then. Smile once more and disappear from the screen. Maho wiped away her tears and thought the crying girl next to her on the helmet.
いつまで泣いているの？
Huh?
あなたはまゆりさんを助けたいんでしょ？だったら私に協力して。協力？まず岡部さんを助けるわ。彼なら今の事態を何とかする方法を提示してくれるはず。でも知ってるの？プラットフォーのアジトがどこにあるのか。
Wait, so
私は知らない。私だって知らないわ。
Maho grabbed the girl by the hand and held her up, then raced down the stairs.
知らないけどすぐに私の可愛い後輩が調べて教えてくれる。
She told me to believe in her. Kurisu won't betray me. As soon as she left the radio building, she got a message on her right. The gunfire was continuing. As she hurried away, she looked down at her phone. Okabe is in the basement of Tokyo Denki. I just learned this now. I'll follow their monitor to find their location. Take care of Okabe for me. Teach that damn pervert of a professor what happens to pin toms who watch me all the time. When she read it, she smiled despite everything that was going on.
ありがとう、クリス。ありがとう。
She plunged the phone tightly to her chest, but then she quickly changed gears.
ストラト4のアジトがどこか分かったわ。教えて。乗り込んで皆殺しにしている。
Okay, Kagari is like our Moeka right now. Maho shivered at the ice in her words. She felt a bottomless madness coming from the woman in the motorcycle suite, but for now she had to cooperate with her. There was no way she could get Rintar back from Maho on her own.
行きましょう。
She needed to take responsibility for the future she created, to avoid that cruel future. Maho ran through the street of Akihabara where a war was already beginning. A voice. I could hear a voice.
岡部さん。
Wait, huh? Someone was calling my name. I slowly woke up and turned toward the voice. Ah.
岡部さん。
Maho was standing in the darkness. She had a smile on her face that was somehow lonely and somehow sad.
ごめんなさい。もうあなたの前には現れないわ。私がそばにいたら私はまたあなたを裏切ってしまうかもしれないから。ねえ、こんな私の身勝手な頼みを聞いてほしい。どうかシュタインズゲートを目指して。あなたが捕らえられている間に世界はひどいことになってしまった。
Wait, how you can talk to me?
まゆりさんも鈴葉さんも行方不明なの。 私とかがりさんがあなたを助けるためにストラト4のアジトに行ったんだけど、かがりさんはそこで亡くなったわ。何人かを道連れにしてね。レスキネン教授にだけは逃げられてしまった。アマデウスも消されてしまった。こんなのってないわよね。でも今希望はあなただけなの。お願い、あなた一人に託すなんてひどいと思うけれど、シュタインズゲートに必ずたどり着いて。それじゃあね、岡部さん。さよなら。
Wait.
野城さん。
How am I supposed to do that? Oh. Huh? I woke up on the top of a blanket laid out on the floor of a hospital. The rooms and even the halls outside were overflowing with wounded people. There weren't enough beds, so there were blanket placed on the floor. Where was I? I thought I was back to the other world line with the war. But I wasn't. According to the news on TV, there had been a terror attack in Akihabara. A special forces group from another country had gone on a rampage, and it was like something out of a war. The incident had come to an end, and the mysterious special forces unit disappeared, but many were dead or wounded after the battle. I didn't really remember how I got here. The last thing I remember was being locked up and horribly tortured by Leskin. My whole body ached, in fact.
それじゃあね、岡部さん。さよなら。
And then I remember what Maho had said to me in that dream. Was that real? Maho had saved me. And had she mentioned Kagari? I put down my pockets and found my phone was still there. I tried to call Mayuri. If that dream was real, Mayuri was missing. But that was impossible. I chose this line so that Mayuri would survive. If nothing else, it was guaranteed that she make it to 2036. She should die today in 2011. But no matter how many times I called, she didn't pick up. I forced myself to stand up and leave the hospital room. I went out to the roof. It seemed as I was at the Okanomizu hospital where Fubuki had stayed before. The morning sky was amazingly clear. I could see Akihabara in the far distance. There were pillars of smoke rising up. I shivered at the strange sight. Even from here I could tell how fiercely the battle must have been. The war's history was proceeding as John Titor had prophesied. I tried calling Mayuri again from the roof, but nobody picked it up. My next move was to call Daro out of desperation.
もしもし、おかりん。よかった、生きてた。
お前こそよく無事だったな。
ラボの近くは案外静かだったんで。
今どこだ？
逃亡中、秋葉からは脱出したよ。
そうか。
フェイリスタンとルカシとは連絡取れた。二人とも避難したってさ。 なあオカリン、鈴葉とマユ氏が連絡つかないんだ。昨日の事件でタイムマシンも跡形もなく壊されちゃったし、鈴葉の語った未来よりも世界の動きがずっと早いよ。
So it wasn't a dream after all. While I was unconscious, she said her goodbye.
なあ、誰？俺はさ、普通に生きることすら許されないのかな。こうなることは覚悟してたさ。シュタインズゲートではなく第3次世界大戦が訪れる世界線を選んだのは俺なんだ。だからって俺が生き残ってみんないなくなるなんて、こんなのあんまりだろ。
Were the laws of God never going to forgive me, no matter what? Was it that much of a sin to escape the will of fate? If it was, then why not just curse me?
僕はタイムマシン作るよ。
誰？
作るしかないだろう。これで終わりにできるかよ。オカリンはどうする？
The smoke was still rising over Akihabara. I stared at it in shock.
俺は
The tears welled up. I fell to the ground. I didn't have the strength to stand up. I couldn't answer that question. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you work to change things, everything converges back to the way God wants it. You are wasting your time struggling against it, Daru. I'm so tired. I need to sleep a little. There's still a few years before the Third World War really begins. And there's 14 years before I die. I would live my life averting my eyes from reality and not wasting my time with a fight that can't be won. That's the only end that's fitting for a person like me. I'm sorry, Maho. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry, Kurisu. Forgive me for giving up here. Yeah. Okay, I think staying here with this credit and this song won't help me. Let's see the part that I skipped. Who was that person? Wait, let's go there. Because there's something that I haven't seen that is here. Yeah. Let's see after all what happened in that moment.
誰かそこにいるの？
She heard a woman's voice from down the dark hallway. That's Maho. Maho stood dead in her tracks. Stopped dead in her tracks. The hallway lights flipped on and she saw a group of men and women coming down the corridor that connected her building to the next one. The next building over was the psychological lab. Maho Brain Science Lab mostly investigated the workings of the brain itself. The psychology lab, on the other hand, was more of a medical department. They look at how the working of the brain affect mental state and mental illness.
すみません、冷や城真帆です。レスキネン教授の研究室の。
The woman at the head of the group was someone she knew. Reyes. It was Dr. Reyes, a scientist at the psychological lab.
あら、真帆だったの。
レイエス教授、こんな時間にお仕事ですか？
あなたも？
ええ、まあ。
お互いに仕事中毒だわね。
Judy Reyes' eyes narrowed beneath her glasses as she laughed.
アレクシスは？まだ自分のオフィスよね。
はい、アマデウスの研究を。
ほんとご執心ね。自分の娘と勘違いしてるんじゃないかしら。
こんな時間にレスキネン教授にお会いになるんですか？もし緊急でのミーティングなら私も。
その必要はないわ。私の研究に少し問題があってね。至急彼の知恵を借りたいのよ。あなたがいても特に頼めることはないでしょうし。あ、気を悪くしないでね。でもありがとう。
Dr. Reyes kept smiling as she walked past Maho towards the lab. The other scientists followed her.
研究に問題って一体何だろう。
She took a closer look and saw that she didn't recognize one of the people in the group. It was hard to say why exactly she noticed him. He just didn't look like a scientist. When you spend enough time doing research, you start to get a feel for people who are in the same line of work. But he had a totally different air about him, and that what was worse, he was behaving extremely rudely towards Dr. Reyes. If he was one of her staff, he wouldn't act like that. And while everyone else was wearing white lab coats, he was wearing a freshly pressed suit. It just didn't feel right. She was about to head back to the room when... It bothered her enough that she turned right back around and silently crept back to Dr. Leskin's lab. The door was slightly ajar. She could hear voices inside. She knew it was wrong, but she decided to push her face up against the door to listen.
いつまで泳がせておくつもり？
貴重な情報源だ。下手に動いて破棄でもされたらもったいないだろう。いずれにせよ今月中に日本に立つ。そこで回収するつもりさ。
なぜ半年近くも様子を見たのか、納得のいく説明ができるのかしら。
彼らは我々が知っていること以上の何かを隠しているような気がしてね。そこでアマデウスを使って聞き出そうとしたんだが。かなり警戒心が強い慎重な青年だよ、リンターロ・岡部は。
真帆にお得意の施術でもしてあげたら？
彼女は何も知らないと思うがね。
Maho started to panic when she heard her name. And then she realized she made a big mistake. She was so focused on listening to the conversation that she pressed her shoulder into the door. The door to the lab wasn't very well built. There was a loud creak and everyone in the lab turned around.
誰？
She knew she'd probably run, but her body refused to move. She couldn't understand what she was hearing, and even after they found her, she still couldn't move. She couldn't believe it. She didn't want to believe it. This was worse than being in a thriller, she thought. The other scientists who were with Dr. Reyes grabbed her arms tightly and dragged her into the room.
教授、今の話は一体。
Dr. Leskin looked a little sad as he walked over to her. His huge body leaned forward and peered into her face.
やれやれ、聞いてしまったんだね。まあ、ちょうどいい。魔法、さっきの日本行きの話だけどね。 やはり君にも一緒に来てもらおう。
She didn't know what he meant. Weren't the director supposed to it? Was it something Dr. Leskin could decide on his own? What was good timing? Confused, she glazed over at the computer screen, but Chris was no longer there. The one thing she knew was Okabe's words weren't the rambling of a conspiracy theorist after all. Oh. Yeah, right? Okay, yeah. Yes, it will have. If. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That would have ruined it. That would have ruined it in another level. Like, what? Thank you for saving me of that. Oh my god. I would be like, if I have seen that scene before, I saw Dr. Leskin trapped with Okabe, I would be like, oh, you're a bad guy, and that's it. Like, and then after that I would be like, you're a bad guy, you're a bad guy. And when Maho trapped me and I'm in front of him and he appeared, I will be like, you're a bad guy. Like normal. Thank you so much. Thank you. So he's a bad guy. Oh my god. And I call him uncle. I was like, he's part of the family. I really love him. He's the coolest. I want to have an uncle like him. He's worse than the FB thing. Okay, wait. Okay, the FB thing was a shocker and my mouth was on the floor, but I mean, like, I hate him more than I hate FB. You know? Like, I don't hate FB anymore because of all the thing I know, but I hate him. So he's walking with Reyes all this time. So they're both working together, I suppose, right? Yeah, they're talking together. They know the plan and everything. And what's up with Kagari? Or the explanation of Kagari will come up later on. Or this is the nature of Kagari mind. This is kind of very sad. It really left me bad. Like, yeah. This is a very ugly road. I don't like it. Like, I don't like how it ends. So he's bad. Oh my god. I'm sad because I feel betrayed. It's like you come and tell to me like Suha is a bad person. So in its ways, Sudoha disappeared because. Okay, do I need to think more deeply about this route or not? Okay, nobody gonna answer me right now in this exact moment, like I'm talking. so Sudoha disappeared because Darunabel ended up with Yuki in this world line. I mean, this could be 1 point something different from the 1 point before. I don't remember what was the 1 point before. But I mean, when we came back from where are we? No, never mind. Okay, I won't start rumbling. The thing is that he's bad. Dr. Leskin is bad. But oh my god. I'm so betrayed, but thank you guys for helping. For me to get in that betray type of knife in my chest. Like, you think, I was thinking like, okay, Dr. Reyes is the bad person. And I was expecting like in this moment be kinda hair again, or maybe Stratford, but it is Stratford, but yeah, but he, oh my god, like he worked for Stratford. I got other question, but let's finish everything and maybe at the end it's gonna be explained or not. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one if you guys want. I don't know.
Lose myself in this city.